So, hello. Today, I'm going to try and do this again, sort of, but with Diablo 4 alongside. Mini Motorways. I've almost unlocked all the stuff, which is fun. But Diablo 4 generally has been kind of dull enough with a lot of downtime, so I need something else to focus on. I thought it'd be fun to try to play both at once, because this is fairly easy. Like, Mini Motorways on normal speed, as I've shown, is pretty easy to do okay at whilst doing other stuff. And it's easier to transition back and forth here because I just need to switch my mouse over and click twice to do anything, so it will work. And I have a ton of Renown that I need to grind. I have a bunch of stuff here I need to get. Everywhere else is pretty low. It's gonna take a while. I might go do this stuff here first, find the last stronghold. Okay, that'll get me 100, and then I need 90 more. Which, hunting for, honestly, 3 side dungeons might be the best. Find strongholds and do 3 side dungeons might be the easiest. I need to find all the Lilith altars, but this sounds probably gonna be annoying because it's gonna swap back and forth and have the audio for both things going, but yeah, the stronghold and 3 side dungeons over there. I don't know where the stronghold is. It's probably here or here. No, that's dry steps, so yeah, it's probably here that I'm trying to get to. There's other possible places that it could be, but that's my best guess. Mount Victoria. I don't actually know where that is. Well, I mean, it's in Wellington, but I think it was Wellington. That's the map I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna clear this stronghold, clear 3 more dungeons, and then hopefully I'll be done. I'll get 4 Paragon points. I'll do this dungeon on my way. It should be pretty easy. Cause yeah, it's only 12 trips, because I'm going at normal speed instead of sped up. I just think this would be fun. Because I think Diablo 4 is a slow enough game most of the time when you're not like fighting a boss or a horde of enemies that you can kind of click there and draw while you move. Especially with this build that is kind of fast. I wish I could leave it auto-attacking while I went. Oops. Oops. I actually don't need the blue one. That's an upgrade. This will take a bit of consideration. I think it's worth swapping. Yeah. 10% chance to ignore damage is the same as 10% damage reduction, I think. So there's no real benefit to that over just 11% damage reduction from close enemies, so I think it's worth more. Actually, probably don't. Just abandon that. Oh, I need to definitely connect. I need to definitely connect these yellow guys. The sound is probably going to be annoying. I need to check if I can have sound going even when it's not focused. Sound. Plain background. That's probably preferable. Yeah, then it basically It's indistinguishable.
I'm not ready yet.
Regular. The sound is the same, the FPS is the same when I tab out. Let's get bridges.
I'm not ready yet.
Connect the green guy. So I think what I need is, I'd rather keep playing, but I need to get green guy, probably connect, this is not a good connection at all. This will connect green guy to here. It will definitely be an issue very quickly. I should add that for safety. Connect, oh no, that's inefficient. Get the blues all connected. I could probably tunnel through to get the blues there if I wanted to, but for now I'm gonna connect that. Bumpy. Artillery Shrine is really good with this build. I have to say one. That's such a weird ability. The way the Artillery Shrine affects.
I'm not ready yet.
But you blink and then it shoots which is interesting. Okay. Those are always potentially useful. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you can basically ignore non-sacred items, but I need to go up there.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, the weird thing about this game is it feels kind of bad to play it. Like, the ranged attacks just feel kind of bad. And like, so the Arc Lash is super strong, but apparently, but it's just kind of a letdown how, well, not really a letdown, but it's just, like, Spark, or whatever the ranged shot is, it just feels awkward to use. Group up.
I'm not ready yet.
My damage is really bad without this is really bad. But with it, they melt. I need a motorway. I don't think that's gonna, yeah, it's not gonna be better than my unnecessarily upgraded weapon. Lightning damage is good. I think the defense stat loss is worse. That one's not a great roll. It might be a good roll, but it's not great. So I'm not going to worry about connecting it, or reusing it, actually. I could also add this. Door is sealed. Can't teleport sometimes. I do really like that most of the time teleporting is a proper teleport. The audio is definitely loud. I might have to turn down audio. Because even for me it's just too loud. Sound effects. Ambient. Music. Let's just check here really quick while I'm basically nothing productive to do. Okay, I need to go down and I need to go left. I really don't like these guys. They're like that. Movement is annoying. They're not too annoying when it's just by themselves. They don't have other people to deal with, but when there's a bunch of other enemies to fight, they're pretty annoying. I don't know what proc freeze there.
I'm not ready yet.
Freeze them, they'll die. Get a lot of bonus damage from frozen. Explosion. Just keep in mind that these things. The Nightmare Dungeon, on which I've only run one. Okay, I don't need to pop this.
I'm
I've
not
been
ready
spawning too
yet.
much. And the terrifying guy is frustrating. Okay, what I need to pick up is... I have a tunnel to spare. I'd probably benefit more from road tiles. Everything's still running smoothly. I should probably connect the blue there, but not yet. Ooh, the butcher, lovely. I guess I'll run around for a minute. Oh, he charged me. I need to run around for a bit until I can get my ultimate ability. Because then I'll be able to kill him probably. Though thus far, I have only killed the butcher via kind of cheesy strats. Like I got the lightning channel. Okay, I should be able to... The drawing was not great there.
I need time to prepare that.
Okay, getting CC does not help. I don't think I can kill him without running around or killing. I really don't like the butcher.
I'm not ready yet.
It does make it more interesting. Trying to manage both of these when a butcher shows up. I can kite him around waiting for cooldowns, but it's just not very interesting. I need more green guys connected. Because green is kind of low on flow. Okay, green's got free flow.
I need time to
Let me get rid of that. Oh, I never saw the butcher click before. And that explosion hit pretty well. I'm running low on healing. Yep.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I got some healing drops, that's good. Come on. Don't CC me, please. Okay. I don't like traffic lights, so I'm gonna take the bridge. Oh, lovely. Getting stuck here is ideal. Okay, so I'm gonna let that stay there for a second while I fight the butcher.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, the butcher just... Okay, got stuck on the rocks. The butcher is so much more dangerous than every other enemy I run into because it just attacks you non-stop and you can't CC it at all. And it just does such high damage per second. And I got CC to death. I couldn't freeze, couldn't shield. And the butcher's gone. What a weird respawn that was. Okay. I think the butcher's a little iffy. But that's kind of just the build I had. I need the green to connect. I definitely need more red connections, but I might not need them right away. I need these guys to all group up.
I'm not ready yet.
I probably shouldn't have popped the ultimate ability because I'm going to need it soon. Ooh, dark blue. Oh, these dark blues are bad. Those are terrible spawns on the dark blue. I don't have a spare bridge. Will they let me? They won't let me make motorways over mountains. Okay, so I need to fix this and draw that better. And then group these guys up and have it connected to there. I don't know if there's any reason to pick up anything that isn't sacred. I don't know what... I assume sacred things are just better, but... I probably should check them instead of just looking at the armor value, but... right now I'm not too worried about that. Green... Green has lacking demand. What I might benefit from... oh, if I'd ran up here and grabbed this, I might have done better. I would have had more heal potions. Oh well. But what I could do with a motorway is put a motorway that travels across town from the roundabout like this. That would be beneficial. These guys are gonna go here and connect here. Now it's boss time. Green is having a struggle. I really should... that's not drawn right. I should get green to have better flow. Roadways are bad. Motorways are not great on this map. It seems very limited.
I'm not ready yet.
I have the wrong setup.
I'm out
Because
of
the
mana.
exploding fireballs don't occur nearly enough to be good against bosses that don't have a ton of like summons. I need to deal with the green now.
Precious mana.
I don't know what that circle is indicating. Yeah, I have a ton of wasted greens that I should connect.
I need time to prepare.
Oh, I missed one bad. Yeah, this guy actually would be pretty decent with fireballs because of how many summons he's summoning, but...
I lack the needed mana.
yeah, because they die real quick. Okay, I didn't notice this. That's not a good thing to leave that long. So I got a new piece of armor. Okay, light blue's doing fine. I need to connect all these guys in to there. Red is not getting enough supply because I have terrible spawns for the red houses. These red house spawns are awful. They're so bad. Like they're spawning on the other side of the map, basically. That might not be the best. Let's connect there. Clear up the corner, have it go like this. Yeah, these red spawns are really bad. Because they don't help me feed the only red location that's in the center. I need more tunnels.
No survivors.
Yep, so this is a...
This place is overrun.
this is what I thought it was. I need to swap.
Smaller growths are protecting the larger ones. I lack the needed mana.
What am I looking for? Red is doing better now that I have connected that.
I'm not ready yet.
I question this guy, have him chase me as he wants and then just run away. And explode him as I go. Yeah. Okay. Supply of white houses is not sufficient currently. I need to increase the supply over to the right. Yellow houses should be plenty, but they aren't because they have to travel too far. Ooh. Nice drop. I need to stall Diablo for a second, figure out how I can fix I guess I could have the yellow houses here supplying there, and hopefully have the other have the other yellow houses do most of the supplying for the rest of it. Okay, I can't click. Do I have any green actually connected to that? Yes, I do, and it's kind of awkward. Oh yeah, so this is one's being defended. I can't go up there. But I do like the fact that the teleport lets you actually kind of go over walls is very nice compared to Alessa. Okay, I don't have enough light blue supply because they're all getting trapped at the output of the motorway. So I need to improve where that motorway exits. Maybe if I move that motorway up here, it would go better. It might go worse. I'm really unsure if it would be better or worse. My assumption is actually that it's going to be worse, but sure. I never use traffic lights, but let's try to force the use of traffic lights right here. And see if it helps.
Beneath the cathedral. That must be the source.
Group up. Group up. Guy in the top right. I need you to come down from there, just. Because yeah, if you would have gone up, that would be fine, but he wasn't going to fight, so. You know what I should do? I should just draw there for that supply to be a little smoother. That yellow supply needs to improve. What is... Okay, it's spawning more and it's holding that, right? One more spawn and then there'll be... Yeah, the red supply is not enough, the green supply is not enough because this is going to here. Which is then not getting a good flow up. Yeah, I think this is going to be a loss. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Is this doesn't do any damage? And there's no enemies to fight. Maybe I just leave it there?
I lack the needed mana.
I think I'm just going to lose this run on Mini Motorways. Because honestly, I think the spawns were not very useful and I'm distracted too much. Or I'm too distracted. I think it's just a hard map, is my assumption. Okay, I do... I meant to dash. So, 9:15 was the highest this time. I do actually think that it might just be a hard map. Because it is very restrictive. You can't get motorways going around. Let's check this back here. Let's look at what Warsaw looks like. The Polish capital. I always love when these maps start off straight with having to contend right away with a river crossing. It's always a good time. Since the disturbance in the archives, we've seen an increase in the activity of the vampires near the fortress. We do not fear these abominations. No reinforcements are necessary. The light will preserve us if they dare show themselves. I do kind of enjoy the various little notes that are like, yeah, we'll be fine, and they've all lost. Like, without fail, they end up losing. Oh, okay, so I think what I was doing wrong was I wasn't searching for the nodes linked to the,
I'm not ready yet.
area in the top left.
The light
So I need to locate...
these knights from the vampires.
Can I will they let me teleport? Nice. That's the best part about teleport. Like the fact that it lets me actually teleport, because other ARPGs have sort of teleport type movement abilities. Is it called teleport? Yeah, it's called teleport. They have the same type of abilities, but they don't actually let you travel over walls, past walls and stuff. They're very limited in what you can actually do with them. Because, I mean, being able to skip over jumping through those is kind of convenient. Nope. I actually have no idea what I'm doing with the Paragon board. Having never actually gotten to like any sort of Paragon system within Diablo games, I don't know prioritization, so all I've been doing is like, okay, I've only gotten 2 points maybe, and I just put it into intelligence, and this node seems like the best option, so I'm working towards it.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Orange increased demand.
I need time to prepare.
Roundabouts are always good. Well, not always good, they're generally good. So I just need to locate the other nodes. Oh no, this is going out. I don't want to go out. This is where I started. I need to go up. I think I might want to put a roundabout there, but I can't. That's the issue with roundabouts. You can barely ever use them where you really want them. They're so limited in their actual use cases. Which I mean is true to reality. Like, if there's space, roundabouts are generally better than traffic lights, but there's just never space.
I'm out of
Lovely,
mana.
just before he died, he got his shield off. Let's go this way. That should be fine. So now I just need to find all the nodes for this one up here. I found the one on the left. There's probably one somewhere straight down here, maybe? Yep. I can go destroy this one without issue. Please explode. And the fireballs are my main damage against mobs. The actual... Okay, that stun is disgusting.
I'm low on precious mana.
But the actual damage they deal with arc lightning is pretty pitiful against mobs. I think there's something up to the right because that's the actual boss. No enemy in there? Interesting. So this is good. I need to get this under control. This can be the boss. Oh, but I need to swap. I might not want to swap this. There might be a lot of mobs here. But against a single enemy, this will be more effective. Road tiles or traffic lights? Road tiles or traffic lights?
I'm not ready yet.
It might be in my best interest to go with traffic lights and just decide that I probably won't have space. Oh god, I hate that. I'm not even 100% sure what it does. I'm pretty sure this makes you can't attack them from outside, but it's just incredibly annoying. See, they're all still around, so I assume
I'm
there's
not
a
ready
reason for
yet.
that.
We will never call another soul.
Oh, I picked up a legendary ring, didn't I? Resource when you crowd control. Is that every single one crowd controlled? I don't know. I'm gonna go with more road tiles. And critical strike chance against injured. And longer duration. That seems really good. And a rank of chain lightning. That's pretty useful. Because the rank of chain lightning would be a little bit more damage. I don't need charged bolts. I think the fireball applies to the fireball explosion, so that is useful. The freezing orb is useless, but I don't lose out on fireballs anymore. So I don't need to consider the loss of 2 ranks of fireball. It's probably better. 29 armor loss is not ideal. But I gain attack speed. I gain a rank of chain lightning. And the critical strike against injured is useful. And the crowd control duration seems nice. Freeze an enemy, they can become vulnerable. I'll swap the lower one just to see what it's like. Because that specs more into what I am currently benefiting the most from. Oops. Because I'm currently benefiting the most from freezing and then dealing burst damage there. That's when I deal the most damage, so maybe speccing into that more is the best choice. I'm not sure though. It might be better to shore up the weakness of the fact that when I don't have either unstable currents or enemies frozen, my damage is pitiful. Like without those, it's kind of rough. No teleport point, lovely. So I need to locate a couple more dungeons. 2 more dungeons and then I'll have Paragon points for this zone, which will be nice. Okay, Motorway seems actually good in this map because I can actually use it.
I need time to prepare that.
There's no mountains to get in the way. I might want to set up motorways soon for like this connection point, but slay Adelgrim and collect the Grim Key. Too many of these dungeons have the same final boss of the Tomb Lord or whatever his name is. I hope this one doesn't. It honestly feels like half of the bosses are that. Oh, good. Oh, whatever, I don't have any reason to fight these guys. We're gonna shrine this guy. Not useless, but not important. But it gives me move speed.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, they didn't want me to blink through that door for some reason. Or teleport through that door for some reason. Money. Sometimes they let me go. Oh. Okay, so this is the key. This is where I'm going to need the key. Oops. Shift stuff. That's where the key is going to be needed. I think so. He's going to be either here or way down there. I hope he's not down there, but he probably is. Yeah, he's definitely down there. Okay, this purple connection is a pain. So what I need is... I'm gonna motorway. Let's put a motorway there. I was clicking on the motorway, but they thought I was drawing roads. Going across. Connect. Getting shot because I'm not focusing on this, but... Yes. Oh, actually, I bet if the crowd control duration applies to the stun, that's really good. If normal stuns in crowd control as they should be. Currently, I've swapped the cooldown reduction on arc slash for hitting stun stuff. So the longer they're stunned, the better. The more hits I'll get, the more cooldown I'll receive. That's pretty good. Let's go with the bridge. These guys are connected just fine. Okay, yeah, point right here. New greenhouse. I actually should kill this guy though. If the bone defender gets over here, it'll be a pain. I kinda wish I didn't have to backtrack just for this one enemy, but it's my own fault for not exploring on my way through. Amethyst. Need more supply. It's kinda interesting. Okay. Okay, so that's what those lines are for. It doesn't actually indicate which side very well, but... More green connections. Just connect this guy. I should connect it there. Something feels wrong. I could probably get rid of that motorway and reconnect these guys up here. Because I'll probably need to repurpose that motorway eventually anyway, so it's better to do it now than later. This one was being serviced by one house. That's actually important information. That if they have 100% free access to the what they need to kill, they don't actually, you only need like one house per location. I'm temporarily going to let that sit there for a minute while I attempt to clear all this. Kind of defeats the purpose to let it sit so long, but this is more an exercise in sensory overload than anything else. Okay. If they would group up, it would be nice, but if they're not going to, I'm going to fail the mastery. If they're not grouping up enough. If I get a good group up, I could do it, but nope. Archers, I can't do it. They can't AoE them if the archers are all separate. I'm assume I want to go this way. I want to go north. I assume this is the chamber falling directly, so I don't want... I'm pretty sure I don't need traffic lights, because I don't use them half as much as I probably should, but if I don't use them, I won't grab them. Even if I should use them more.
I need time to prepare.
Really find these shield defense buffers very annoying. What's the... Okay, so the white... I'm gonna call it a workplace. Just increased demand. That stun from the Infernal Sister is very dangerous. But now that I know what's coming from, that is helpful.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's control them and then sit for a second, getting the Mini Motorways sorted before I start the boss. I need to regen. I need to let the ultimate ability recharge, so I'll take this chance to get this sorted a little better. Okay, this connection is ugly. I might get rid of that, and by extension, that. I just want to make sure everything's flowing smoothly. I'm not wasting too much stuff. This could be connected somewhere without too much issue. Do I want to, though? Not really. I wanted to connect the White House here and that. Okay, that should be good. 16 seconds should be plenty of time. Or should be a short enough time. Especially for this long of a hallway. Scourge of the Land. Hey, that's not one that I've seen a dozen times already. That's nice.
I'm not ready yet.
Pretty sure it's common, but like, I've seen it before, I'm pretty sure, but this is not the most repetitive boss so far, so it's positive.
I lack the needed mana.
Oops, again I forgot to swap this. Let's just temporarily get... That's not good routing, but that's... Okay, he's dead. I guess he's stunned and he takes bonus damage. Extra bridge. Okay, this is really ugly routing. The routing is ugly. Okay, that's not bad. Green connection. Everything is okay. It's not great, it's okay. Okay, so that should be everything that I'm looking for. Most of those additional stats are kind of bad. I'm gonna... 8 is a pretty bad roll, and I'm not focused on dodge right now, so it's not that beneficial. I could motorway these guys over. I'll do that for now. It'll be a temporary fix. Orange will connect there. Pants. These could be better. Potion capacity, armor. Blizzard's bad. Both have Blizzard though. And it's worse armor though, so it's not going to be better. I have a ton of those that I need to drop off, but... Do I have one dungeon left to clear? Or do I have 2? 1 dungeon. 30 more and I'll be done. And then I have a little statues to find and stuff, but those are actually the most annoying to locate because it's just running around in the open world, which is not appealing at all. What I could do, and probably what I should do, is connect these guys into there, get better supply over here that will work effectively. Okay, I need to travel here.
My neighbors fought before, but the curses I heard last night. Ugh. So that...
Oops, wrong turn. Roundabout or bridge? Roundabout or bridge? I don't have space for roundabouts. Put a roundabout here, but that would be kind of pointless. These guys are going smoothly. This area is probably going to become an issue long term. I'm just going to get these guys looking in the same direction. I need to find a use for these because I'm going to need them eventually, is my assumption. A bunch of bandit sentries to find. Everything's going smoothly though. This map is much easier than the previous map. On the Mini Motorways. I mean... I actually do prefer the layout of this type of map over those, like, oh, it's just a generic dungeon. Like, I think generic snowy woodland is preferable to generic dank dungeon. Oh, wrong one. These trees hit really hard. good. The green just got upgraded. I wasn't paying attention. The green just got upgraded, so it's a non-issue because it's all the green supply except for one is there anyway. I don't really need to worry about that. The teal is probably going to be the first issue if it expands as it might be. Because this connection is going to be ugly. It's not going to go well. These wood wraiths are the most dangerous, I think. Good stun on that guy. Oops, I missed. Traffic lights or bridges? I have 3 bridges. It took me so long to get enough crushed beast bones originally. This gives me more life, gives me 30% non-physical damage. That's really good. Because 30% non-physicals can be so helpful. But I have to get up to... I mean, I want this because more non-physical. I have just more aggression, but I don't actually know what's the best. I'll have to search these eventually too. I don't think my thing counts as casting. If it did, that would be really good. Because if the explosions count as casting fireball, that would be very useful for mobbing. Your burning damage, cold, cold, static. Stunning close enemies restores 10 mana. It's probably really good. Crackling energy is not what I'm built for. And I'm not a summoner. See, I guess it'll be static surge probably. To just get... If I stun, I get mana, making it easier to continue casting spells. It'd be bad against bosses, but like all of those options that would have been good for me would be bad against bosses with my setup. But I'll grab traffic lights. I'm not going to use them though. Defender of the Woods.
I'm out of mana.
Over here for a second. Something changed. I'm gonna need to supply more light green because I have so many light green houses that are doing nothing. I really want another motorway or two. I want a bunch more motorways, that would be nice. I think orange is what changed. I mean, orange really should have enough supply. Shouldn't it? All these white houses for the 1 supply point. Ah, that must have increased. I have enough that I could do this. Nope. Actually, if I'm gonna merge it in, I might as well merge it sooner rather than later. So that that can get better supply of those. I should probably do this. These light greens are gonna be needed eventually. Orange, I was gonna put a bridge for the oranges. There. To make sure that that had good supply, though that's going to be used by the purples, potentially. But for now, I think that will give better supply to the oranges, and everything else is doing okay. I don't want to pause, but I mean... I'm not good enough at either of these games to, like, focus, to actually think
I need time
when playing
to prepare.
both at the same time, so if I need to think, I need to take a break from one of them.
Out of mana once again.
Motorway, wonderful. Every motorway is a boon. What am I going to connect it for? I mean, if I need more greens, I can use the motorway for them. I could use it for orange flow. I think the white flow should be fine, but if I need to, I can send them across with the motorway. I kind of wish this game let you connect motorways to motorways. Kind of like, you know, how highways can split more easily into other highways going other directions. But I understand why they don't, because it would change the flow of the game a great deal. I really do find the exploding enemies a lot of fun. I think without them, this build would be dull. The gold drop is not very helpful, but it is useful. Something changed that I wasn't paying attention to. This is not where I need to go.
I need time to prepare.
I need to figure out what changed though. Something changed. Okay, so white supply at the top is okay. I need orange supply over here, which is awkward. It might be incredibly suboptimal, but it might be worth putting a motorway in here, drawing that across to here, connecting it up with these guys. Make a little bit more use of it instead of just using it to supply orange, but not opening it up to everything. It might not be enough, but that's stunning so long. Ooh, that explosion that I wasn't paying enough attention to. I should have avoided it. Okay. I mean, those two motorways basically go to the same place, so that's actually such a waste. Like, it's such an inefficient use of motorways. Roundabout. I don't have space for roundabouts, but... Actually, I could try to put a roundabout in... near here. That's actually a perfect roundabout location. Probably. What happened? Okay, that's... If it causes that sort of weird backup, it must have just been adjusting. That's why they stopped in the middle of the bridge for seemingly no reason. Off the ultimate ability.
I'm out of mana.
Die pretty quick. Easy, but now I have to check. This new orange guy just showed up. Is he an issue? Being connected to where he is? Or is he totally wasted there? Sadly, I can't see. Okay, it's only connected there. I might shift that and have the orange connecting to there. I wish I could actually see what was going on. I can't see anything. So that road connects to there anyway, so it actually wouldn't have been a waste. White needs more supply on the right over there. I could connect... I have white supply from up here, but this supply to here is being overruled by the supply. Like, this supply here is making it so these guys don't go, and this isn't getting enough clear out. But I'll see if it stabilizes for now. I have a bunch of skeletal constructs to destroy. Lethal Shrine, not useless. I prefer the Artillery Shrine because it gives me attack speed and it fits with the design of this build. I need to kill this guy, those guys are an issue. If he gets dragged into every other enemy. resplendent chest. I mean, not a very nice resplendent chest. It didn't give me anything I really needed, but... More bridges. Okay, the white supply at the top is an issue. I don't have enough good routing to get stuff over there. Maybe if I add those guys in, it will help. Because that might make up for it enough that the supply won't be an issue. The issue is that that top area is pulling from the right, and the right needs a lot of supply too. Where is the... Something changed. A green got added up here, which is actually ideal. I've never legitimately won this adventure last stand. I had it glitch out once. I'm just gonna die. You know what? Let's just leave them. I'll come back after it's over, and I'll pick up the bad loot at the end. If it lets me. The only time I ever got the mastery for that was when the adventure wasn't in the right place. So stuff was spawning in the normal intended place, but the adventure couldn't be killed because there were no enemies near them.
I'm not ready yet.
I need more green supply over on the left, and I can't really get that. The issue is this lightning guy. But green supply on the left could be provided with some bridging over the top. Hardly optimal, but I need the green supply. So I'm gonna have them splinter off here and provide a little bit of extra supply here. And orange needs more supply, but I don't think I really have much more supply I could get them. The dark blue pink is, or dark blue purple is fine. I'm not doing the best, but it's okay.
I'm not ready yet.
I really just hate these defense things. They're really annoying.
I need time to prepare.
He was stunned for a second, but he still teleported. Cecilia Blink Swift. Interesting name. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second. I have so many bridges and I don't use roundabouts. I need more orange supply. Is there any orange supply that's being wasted? Yeah, these guys are just not going. Because this is causing too much of an issue. There's too much traffic here. And that's why this supply is suffering. Any way I can effectively circumvent that? Like I could add another bridge that goes down and around, but that would be kind of awkward. I could move this bridge here to that side so that I don't introduce another entry into this. It might work better. Because I think that bridge mostly just serves the white cars, the orange cars, so having them have a more direct route would be beneficial.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I'm done with the region, so I'm going to get the 4 Paragon points, which will mean 30% damage bonus, I think. So it might not be 30% more than what I have now. I don't know what it's going to be added to, how the damage calculation would work. But if it's a, like, specific type that... Okay, good, that fixed the orange issue. Green is somehow struggling still, because this supply isn't enough. Because... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Because these 4 houses are unused. And I think I need to make use of them to better supply this. I could do this to get those guys to be useful. That upgraded, which might be an issue. This should be fine. Just connect that. The white and the green here are issues. They are major problems. It's not going to go well. Anyway, I need to get... So, XP, gold, 4 Paragon points. So now I'm done Fractured Peaks. I still have to locate... So I'm going to grab this. I still have to locate... I mean, those are the same. Insert glyphs into Paragon socket nodes to gain their bonuses. Glyphs drop on world tier 3 and above. This is intelligence and range, but I don't have a mastery skill that I'm using, right? The mastery skills are these ones, and I don't have... I'm not using ball lightning. Oh, actually, if it applies to ball lightning, even if I don't have that equipped, then that is useful. Because the ball lightning's generated from unstable currents would actually be beneficial. So having that increase by a bunch is pretty good. So that might actually be worth using there. And then picking up intelligence within 3 radius. So within like that. Basically everything here. There's not, I guess there are a few intelligence nodes, but I'm not gonna, supposedly you don't want to go out of your way for nodes. Just base intelligence nodes and stuff, outside of like, if you really need it. Do I want resistance? Or damage? I think it's better to go for this, because I think getting 4 to 8% resistance is worth a lot more than 20% more damage, because I'm not actually speccing into a lot of resistance when I should be, probably, so I might go straight there. That's going to give me no intelligence except for the one from this, though. Is it worth basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like wasting 2 nodes? Or 2 Paragon points? I'm not sure. It might be in my best interest to just go straight up and accept that I'll only get 2 points for this. Though getting 2 of these might be worth it. So splitting here, getting 2 intelligence and getting 2 willpower nodes might be worthwhile. So maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know enough about building characters in this game. In these games, any of these games, types of games, so... I also need to consider dropping... I already did drop the extra points. I had extra points for a bit, but then I realized that you only get to level 50 in skill points. So I put them into this. Stun enemy. For damage. Anyway. I have a ton of Lilith statues to find in the Fractured Peaks still. What's this? This is Legion event. Should I do it? It's not very interesting. Oh, I haven't actually even seen what these are. So I want to actually see what those are. There was one a while ago that I saw that I couldn't get to in time. Maybe I want to put a motorway in the middle here, going up. That might be not bad. If I put a motorway there to there, to give the green cars access alongside the white. So these guys can go directly there, these guys can go directly there. That might be good. It might be bad. This might result in poor results, but... This might result in poor results. This might have bad results, but... I don't know how these... blood tide whatever things work. Oh, I ran into a wall. I was distracted by looking to the right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of stuff soon. I think I'm not gonna have enough supply to keep stuff going. Especially since I'm not paying that much attention. Well, I'm not good at the game, so that doesn't help. Yeah, there's not enough supply for the white or the green cars.
I need more time.
What do I need to change to fix that? Okay, it's actually sorting itself out a little bit. What I need to do is improve the flow. See, I don't know how this stuff works. Like, one showed up a while ago. And it was already over by the time I got to it. Or the time I could have gone to it. I don't know how this works.
My burden is too great.
Oh, I need to drop stuff off too. That doesn't help. Is there a teleporter here? Is there a waypoint? No. No waypoint. I need to remove this. Okay, and then you collect these. And then you trade them in at these chests. Or loot. With 45 you can access it. Okay. So you gather 45 per chest opening. That's how it works. I can be distracted for a little bit. I don't think we'll get to... Ooh, what's that?
What is this?
That's probably unrelated to the event.
I need time to prepare that.
The guy needs to hit. That stun's gonna kill me. That stun's gonna kill me.
My bags
I
are
don't have space. I really should drop some... Oh, I know, I need to put these into ones that I'm gonna throw away. I actually don't know if I'm throwing that one in the bottom right away. That was not ideal. I want to collect more of these points so I can at least open one chest from each event. So I can sort of get an idea of what's up. It sort of has a similar tone, minus the PvP of the PvP zones. Okay. Bridge. Oh, I'm outside the zone? Maybe? No, I'm not. It seems like stuff might spawn near the chests. I do think that other than PvP, I prefer the sort of design of the PvP stuff, where like you kill events, trying to get as much as you can. But
I'm
this
not
is
ready
intentionally a
yet.
time limited, like time attack type event. Okay. I'm too focused on this now. I need to let this pause for a second. I was trying to avoid pausing, but I just don't know how this event works. So I want to focus on it for a second. Well, for a second I mean like the next 5-6 minutes, however long it takes to get 75 aberrant things. I wasn't paying
not
attention to what
ready
they're
yet.
actually being called because that's not important. Actually, I should let him spawn stuff, right? Aberrant Cinder. With every bit of Aberrant Cinder, once I get 75, I'll see what it does. I'm not going to be able to get to 150, probably. I'm going to run around mobbing for a bit till I get 75. And then I'll go back to what I was doing with... Mini Metro. Oh. So that's a... I need to get that on the map. Please map? Okay, okay good. It mapped it.
I need more time.
No, did it just overwrite the Helltide? It did for a second, but now it stopped. Good. Oh, I didn't blink down. Teleport down. Nice. 2 Aberrant Cinders from that pack of random enemies. Ooh, so many. I assume there's a specific, like, there's events or something that you could do and they're better than just killing random enemies, right? I'd be surprised if random mob is not very damaging to do that efficiently. Okay, 20 more.
I'm not
These
ready
could be
yet.
beneficial. Not with me.
I need time to prepare that.
I think that's going to try this once.
I'm out of mana.
What's the shrine? And it's explosion, that's really good. Okay, 13 more cinders. And leveled up. You get 4 Paragon points per level. I think it's an effective way of keeping it from getting too slow.
What is this?
Another random side quest.
I need time to prepare that.
I'm at 67, 8 more. Ooh, that's a bunch. This guy might give me enough. Nope. One more. I'll just find my way to the nearest chest. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. That's all I need. I can see what type of stuff it drops. I doubt it's gonna be anything exceptional, but maybe it is. I assume I'm gonna have to fight something, right? Oh, no, I won't. I wonder if it's guaranteed to drop a legendary. I just want that. Increased armor. That seems pretty good. 40% armor at full stack. Willpower, more armor. The Hydra ranks are wasted. Yeah, that's probably better. Well, let's leave this area. And travel north. And get this on pause. The supply for these guys is suffering. I need to get them more. The problem is I don't have a lot of good house locations to supply the purple. And those guys are all coming from over here. Actually, with this line here, I might want to draw that. And include this guy. I need to sell, well, salvage. Salvage all my stuff. I don't know if it's better to sell or salvage. I don't want to sell stuff that has gems in it. But if I tried to sell 30,000, 8,000, it's not great. I'm looking for the anvil.
What work you are? Use
Okay,
it,
that's
man.
that. Need to get to my... What's this? Lost items have been sent to your stash. What lost items? Okay, so I need to focus on purple. I don't know how I can save purple. I don't have enough supply that I can really work with. Because all the supply is traveling where it can go. Unless I get another motorway, I don't think there's anything I can do to save purple. There, a motorway. I guess I'll put the motorway here, connect it there, and have it travel to here, and connect to there. Maybe? It's not going to save it in time. I'm about to lose in a couple of moments, and then I can stop for today. But you know what? So it saves legendaries. Interesting. Oh, that's a cool set of boots. So it's explicitly boots that give you... I mean, it might just be a coincidence, but that's 1 point in every defensive skill? Yeah, that's 1 point in each of the defensive skills. That's pretty cool. I mean, 2,308 is pretty good for commuters. That's my new record. $2,308. Which city was I working in? I was working in Warsaw. Because it was a pretty easy map design, and I got really lucky, I think. That worked out very well for me. But I stop here for today. It's an interesting concept. I might do it again. It's an interesting concept to me. And I might do it again, but not yet. I hope I don't get crude ones ever again. I can just get rid of those 3. And then I only have to worry about chipped and then diamonds and then the tiers above them. Couple aspects. One of these was really good. Yeah, 35% chance, which was the max for chain lightning to chain 2 additional times. A perfect roll on that's kind of nice. It might be a bad aspect, but getting a perfect roll is very nice. Yeah, perfect roll on lucky hit chance increase while having barriers. Pretty good, I think. Ooh, and you can increase by 50%, so that's 30%. That's pretty good. For what it is exactly. It might be useless, but... Forgotten Souls are from Sacred. So... Huh. I don't know what that actually means. I mean, the sacred things are those, but does any sacred, like, could a sacred yellow drop that? Or sacred rares, or can only sacred legendaries? I assume only legendaries, but... Yes, I'm gonna go that way to get the willpower and the intelligence. I wanted to put that one in, but I'm gonna check. Brief willpower, gain crowd control damage, critical, damage to elites, vulnerable. I mean, that's pretty good, but I think this is better. Ah, no, this might be better for damage, but I think I'm gonna go with that. Except I can't put it there because do I have to grab this node to put something here? If so, that does influence that path. Because if I have to do that, that's probably not the optimal path. Maybe up and then over and go for damage instead to get more intelligence points to better work with this. I do need way more dexterity to actually use this effectively, though. I mean, I can get 5 dexterity, but that's it. Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing. But that's where I'm stopping today.